trust is based in Merseyside, has two hospitals, one in St Helens and one in Knowsley. Both hospitals have undergone a full PFI redevelopment costing over £300 million, and these will offer world-class facilities for patients.
One of the most important things that we require when we're managing patients effectively is to have their old records available to us.
If you're responsible for running a record service in a busy acute hospital, you'll understand and be familiar with all of the problems of logistics, delivery and availability. The records library contains over 1 million records, and each record's got about 250 pages in. In order to deliver those records to clinic, there's a whole process of getting them out of file, getting them prepared, getting them transported, loaded into vans, shipped over to the sites that require them, unloaded into clinic, and then a whole process of putting them back into file.
It's particularly challenging in a hospital that's based upon two sites, where case notes are stored on one site and have to be transported to another site. So even if a patient comes in and we ask for notes urgently, sometimes several hours or more elapse by necessity before we can access those records.
I'm responsible for clinical typing of around 250 to 300 letters per week. The volume of case notes coming into the office in view of that was an issue.
And sometimes it's those acutely ill patients in whom management decisions might need to be made very quickly, where access to the old case notes is particularly important.
St Helens and Knowsley Teaching Hospitals NHS Trust is moving away from paper health records to electronic health records to further improve patient care. We've been using OIT and Kodak as key suppliers in providing this solution. We've created a scanning department to give us the capacity to process all of the case notes for all of the appointments. Even with a scan-on-demand approach, the number of documents that need to be scanned is considerable, and in order to achieve this you need robust high-speed scanners, and Kodak had the best ones on the market for us at the time. This project is unique in the NHS. In order to get the software necessary to make this work in clinic, we looked at the market and there was nothing available. So in collaboration with OIT, we designed a bespoke solution using some of our clinicians to input some of the design elements.
One of our first criteria was that the opening screen should revert to the last piece of correspondence related to the patient. And we felt that we should have separate sections for patient correspondence, for the inpatient part of the patient's journey, and a separate results section where results could be subcategorised by the type of results. For example, we would have haematology results, biochemistry results, pathology results, radiology results.
So from hospital to PCT to GP, we can provide access to all this information.
I think the patient has the full attention of a doctor who has all of the information they require in front of them and whose focus is upon them and their needs rather than looking for bits of paper and trying to piece together information.
The clinics run much more efficiently, the appointment times are met, the information is available, the patient experience is improved, and the clinical risk is reduced.
Access to EDMS has dramatically improved the quality of the care that we're able to deliver.
As patients come back on average around 3 or 4 times per condition, the first time they attend we have to scan the case notes in. Every time they subsequently attend, of course, the work is already done.
Well, I feel the new systems revolutionise the work of medical secretary. The system is so easy to use, it's easy to navigate around the system, it's set out just like a paper health records.
Anywhere in the health economy you can look at a patient's record and see their history in and out of primary and secondary care. Provides a much safer, much more comprehensive view.
And this actually means that we're providing a better service, particularly for our cancer patients, where we have to get letters out within 24 hours.
The initial cost of implementation was around £1.2 million. This is now enabling us to deliver savings which should be in the region of £3 million after 5 years. If you use an electronic document storage solution using a scan-on-demand concept, you will get your business case to stack up and you will solve all your problems for the future and you will improve patient care.